Out the qualifiers and the draw, of course. Throughout the way in Team City League 2025, it is time to go to the friendly round, where 4 auto-qualified and 4 auto-relegated teams compete. In the same 4 qualifier events you've just seen, in the same order, of course, obstacle course, or crossover course, balancing, obstacle course, and elimination course, obviously. First qualifier event of 4, crossover course. It's starting right here with St. Albans and Braintree. Yep. And Braintree already got on the start. In fact, the entire team for that team. All 4 of the members have just gotten stuck, and that's going to leave St. Albans to cruise down this course and get an easy win. $13,217 the time. That's what they get. See, but the place is not going to be 8th place. We know that much. It's probably going to be a very good place. And now, heat number 2, Kuala Lumpur and Kuantan. Team starting with the letter K. Both in the friendly round. And, yeah. Thought they had a lot more in common, but apparently not so. 3, 2, 1. I apologize for this back camera quality, but here we go. Terrible view, rather. It's better. And not for either team. Both teams have just gotten... Oh my goodness, the Kuantan even just lost a 3rd marble. I don't even need to lap those times. Yeah, Kuala Lumpur, because they just had more balls finished, will get ahead, but still, a terrible run for both teams, all things considered. And now, Paris and Sanford. So hopefully they can do better than that. 3, 2, 1. And now they come. Let's see. Are they doing better? Doesn't seem like either team lost a single member yet, but this is the part where it usually all comes undone. And, I think, yes, Paris, they're going to say Paris got it, and both teams actually do very well. Yeah, both of them actually top 2 the board so far. Now, rivalry matchup here, Berlin and Weymouth. I'm surprised to see Weymouth in the other relegated club. Same with Braintree. Yeah, wasn't expecting Weymouth to be the team that got last in the showdown last year, but they were. Now it's trying to prove that that was just a fluke. Up gets Berlin here. 3, 2, 1, and here they come. And they immediately get a marble stuck, and in fact got the entire team stuck. And considering those other 3 were in the same place, yeah, I think they're going to have a worse time than Braintree. Meanwhile, Berlin, the time, only 13, 8, 2, 1, so worse than those to get a time, so they will settle for 4th. Yeah, needless to say, that was just a run that had nothing to do with being good at all. And yeah, just a very flawsome run and nothing to be happy about for them. So yeah, let's just see what happened here. Overall, this run was just a sorry state of affairs, and basically just everyone comes off falls up the same direction. And yeah, only can this be done a bit better here by our defending Caven's Hall. Here they come. Certainly, but again, no one got to the end there. And out of the gate, let's see the formation. Yeah, exactly 300 to total. And now, Paris. How will they do? Oh, that marble rolled back! And I think it's going to be a run that ends up between the 2. No. It's even worse than St. Albans. Well, that might score. 283. Not much to be happy about there. And now, can Berlin do a bit better and be at least a bit more less wacky, and be at least a bit less wacky than the first 3 teams? Well, they will get one to the green section. It won't be a finisher, but it should be better. So it seemed better. Let's see how that score and the run went. And yes, 336 is best out of the 4 so far. And now let's talk about one team, Braintree, who would really love that to be their case here. I suppose they use their brains a bit more there. Let's see how this goes. 330 just behind Berlin. No team has gotten any finishers yet. Are the conditions in this event just that much worse than they were in the qualifiers? I don't know. Well, let's see. Can Kanton prove me wrong? They do get a finisher. That's the first instance of that happening. It seems like the run is much better. And off this run, and it looks second place. 332, perhaps a bit more inconsistent. And now let's see. Sanford, they have a tough bar to live up to. Can they live up to it? Potentially beat it? Oh, goodness, no. That run fell apart from the get-go. That basically was in pieces before it even started. Just 259. Comfortably places them at the bottom so far. And I doubt Williams are going to do worse than that. Alright, let's see, can they? Oh my goodness, no they won't! They're going for gold here! After they got last in the crossover course. So let's see, was the run enough to top every other? It was 385. I'll give them the win in this event in the friendly round, and as a result, they catapult their way above several teams here in the standings. Things are very close in the friendly round so far. No one's running away with it. As we head to the individual. Now onto the obstacle course. We're going to be separating these two heats from auto-qualified to auto-relegated. So we're going to start things off with St. Albans, Kuala Lumpur, Paris, and Berlin. And it's going to be Berlin getting the win, and the Kuala Lumpur. And then it looks like Paris is going to take the beam, and St. Albans. Not what the home crowd would have wanted. Let's see, Berlin got the win, then Kuala Lumpur, and then Paris took the beam right here, and took third from St. Albans in the process. Not only do they get last, but they get a time that's nearly 10 3/4 of a second. Well, under 6 seconds by Berlin. And that is the neighborhood you want to be in. Now, auto-relegated teams. Braintree, Conton, Sanford, and Weymouth. They're off already. And it looks like Weymouth have the lead. Is anyone going to take that from them? No. And it doesn't seem like anyone took the beam there, so the times aren't going to be very good. You can see no one really gets fast times. Third for Weymouth is the most they can get, then 5th, 6th, and 8th for Conton. Not at all what they would have wanted. Elimination race. Not round 1 of 7 here. It's only 8, not 12 like there were in the qualifiers from either group. And off they come. Anyways, the starting is a little bit different. And it looks like, yeah, Conton got the win, and at the back, that's Weymouth. After that crossover, of course, they had a good couple events, and now another crusade here. Alright, round 2 here. So let's call aboard the back, and it looks like they just got stuck. Sanford are the ones to get the win. And Kuala Lumpur just got stuck, so yeah. That was it for them. Yeah, Kuala Lumpur seemed to just run right to the trap, meanwhile Sanford came right down the course and got the win, and that was... Yeah. Alright, now round 3 here. Everyone is still going here. Paris get the win at the back. No, Conton get the win again, and at the back it's Braintree. There you see Conton. Instead of getting pushed, it seems like they just... Well, they actually made a comeback here. You see, you're just getting right through the finish line, and Braintree were the slowest. Seriously. It is just friendly round after all. And Berlin, I think if they survive this, they pretty much win the friendly round. Paris get the immunity, so maybe that's going to stop them here. Berlin did get through, though. St. Albans are hosts. They didn't. So here you see, it seems like Paris took the different line compared to the other 3 and just got well ahead with it. And St. Albans just got caught in the spinner for far, far too long. Now, Berlin. I think if they get past this, they pretty much won. And yeah, they're definitely, yeah, I don't even see Conton. Sanford do get the win, I believe, yes. So now, Paris and Berlin. Even if Berlin loses, which, well, Paris, maybe they want them to, with that kind of shove. Are they gonna get away with it, though? Yes, Berlin are just nowhere to be seen until they come on camera there. And they will face Sanford to figure out who wins the elimination race here in front. Paris. If they get it, I think they pretty much all have finished second place in this friendly. Whereas Sanford, it has not been a great run in the friendly round so far for them. Aside from the first event, they have really struggled. These are the top two from that first event. Will they finish in the same order or the different one? Seems like it's going to be the same order, and it 100% will be. That's how that round went. Berlin and Paris dominate the friendly as a whole, and we'll see you soon in a couple days' time for the first event of the main league, when it will all start off with balancing. So I will see you then. Goodbye.